least 2,000 people have drowned in Libya and over 10,000 have gone missing after a powerful storm unleashed catastrophic floods in the eastern Libyan city of Derna. This after torrential rains over the weekend were brought by the Mediterranean storm Daniel. Derna, the worst hit area, remains largely cut off, with local leaders claiming the situation is out of control and catastrophic. The precise number of dead is hard to gauge, with communications down and administration hampered by a decade-long battle for power between two government rivals, each backed by their own militias. Dozens of villages and towns have been severely impacted, with widespread flooding, damage to infrastructure and massive loss of life. Close to 50 people have been reported dead in the eastern town of Baida. Deaths have also been reported in the towns of Susay, Shahad, Omar al-Mukhtar and Marj. 8 agencies in wealthy Gulf states such as the United Arab Emirates are now rushing emergency aid to the region. Local officials say they need stretchers, food, water, medicines. It's a long list. The deaths in Derna occurred after a powerful storm and heavy floods led to the collapse of 2 aging dams, which released a swollen, fast-moving river that simply washed away at least one entire neighborhood. Videos posted online show major devastation in the city of Derna. Entire residential areas have been erased along a river that runs down from the mountains through the city center. Apartment buildings that once stood well back from the river partially collapsed into the mud. It is not known how many people were sleeping in their apartments when the floods arrived. Residents first knew the dams had collapsed under the weight of the water when they heard an explosion in the middle of the night. One resident said on social media, "After sunrise, we went out to the streets of Derna, but the streets were not there." Another resident said, "We were asleep, and when we woke up, we found water besieging our homes. We were inside and trying to get out." The Derna Municipal Council has announced on their official Facebook page that the situation is completely out of control and catastrophic. It has called for international intervention and the opening of a sea corridor due to the collapse of most of the city's roads. 4 main bridges have collapsed as well as the dams. Local media has reported there is no electricity in this area. Heavy floods washed away multiple vehicles. Libya's eastern-based parliament has declared 3 days of mourning.
It was accompanied by strong winds, causing the death of thousands of citizens and wounding thousands. The search is still ongoing for the missing people that was swept away by strong floods, which caused the collapse of a number of dams and buildings and damaged private and public establishments. These are hard and painful times that the Libyan areas, towns and villages in Jabal al-Akhdar are facing, which was hit by a huge quantity of rainfall that reached its maximum of 400 millimeter in some places. This number was never recorded in Libya's climate history.